Do you know the names of three temperature scales? Of the three temperature scales?
Kelvin, Celsius, and Fahrenheit? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Do you know the H2O freezing boiling points for each?
Oh, freezing points of water? Well,
Yeah.
Celsius is easy, which is 0. Fahrenheit's 32.
Yeah.
And, okay, Kelvin, it's 0 plus the difference.
Yeah.
Which, depending how many significant digits you want to go to, is 278 point. I know it to 5, but we're going to call it 278, and all you true geeks can shut up!
Moving on. You know the difference between nuclear fission and fusion?
Yeah. Fission is splitting an atom. Fusion is fusing. Fission splitting an element into simpler isotopes, smaller. Fusion is the reverse.
Just answer the next question. Can you explain it in detail? You know
how much detail you want? You want me to go into neutrons?
No. You know how to count in hexadecimal?
Yes, unfortunately.
You know the difference between octal and octal and octane?
Oh. Octane is like gasoline.
Octal is the stupid binary thing, isn't it?
What? Sure.
I don't know.
Move on.
You know what the difference between RAM and ROM? You know what RAM and ROM stand for?
Random access and read only.
Do you know who created MS-DOS?
It's not Bill Gates.
Yeah.
It's nobody at Microsoft.
Yeah. Somebody at IBM, wasn't it? I can't remember.
No, they sold it to IBM.
No.
They didn't own it when they sold it to IBM.
I remember they bought it off some guy.
I don't remember the guy's name though.
It feels bad now.
Are you kidding? He didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe now, but honestly, do you think IBM would have bought that from him?
No.
Okay.
You know who first implemented Windows on... I know who first implemented Windows on their OS.
Oh, Xerox.
Yeah. You know what a patch means in computer terms?
Yeah, you patching a bug. Although you could argue that it wasn't Xerox, but I'm going to go with the modern GUI.
You know what the blue screen of death means? Yes.
Yes. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Many times. Let's see if I can get this machine to do it right now. It's like, no, I won't do that.
Do you know all about Genie Solid? I have no clue who the hell that is.
Okay. Moving on.
You know what barometric pressure means?
Yeah.
Yeah, count the 31 on one hand.
The 31 on one hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want me to do it?
Not really.
It requires sign language, people. But we'll go through the beginnings of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then it gets a little more complex. But you can get there. You can actually count to 100 on one hand.
Do you know how to play 7 or plus games with a regular deck of cards? 7 or more games.
Let's see. Poker? Are we going to count all kinds of poker as one game?
I don't know.
Okay. Poker, hearts, gin rummy, war. I can't get there unless I can count different types of poker.
You know how to roll step and high step in time?
You don't even know what that is, do you?
I somewhat do. I was in band for about 3 weeks.
Okay, I was in band for 4 years, so yes, I know how to do that. That's why I walk like I walk.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
Do you know what GROPS stands for? GURPS stands for.
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah. Do you know your age in binary? That's bad. I don't know.
I'm thinking
Still know on that.
Right. if I could remember which side of the 8 digits you're supposed to start from. Yes. I think you're supposed to start from this side, so... Yes, I do, actually.
You know your Jedi name.
Again, people, it's a fake world. What the hell's the matter with you?
Oh, these are all Dungeons and Dragons questions.
Oh, then move on. They're all no.
You know the odd or even number rule of Star Trek movies.
Well, the general rule is even treks don't suck, and the odd ones do.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
Although you could make an argument for the search for Spock,
Yeah.
as well as Generations.
You know.
Well, no, wait. That actually explains something.
Yeah.
Although, how do you explain the last movie with the Romulans? The second to last now. But this one would be an odd number movie. That explains so much. Okay, moving on.
That's why it sucks. I have reservations. What Taco means, Thaco means, I have no clue.
Moving on.
Let's see. Bonus round. You're not a female, so you can't enter that one. Our profession requires a certain level of geekiness.
I don't know.
Throughout my life, my level of geekiness has only increased.
I still don't understand what geekiness is, so I'm not qualified to answer that expletive.
I think this geek test is really cool. Yeah.
I think it's really long.
I think other things that should get me points on this test. Yeah.
Yes, move on.
You're a total geek.
I am?
Yeah.
I'm a total geek.
Your score was 33%. Mine was like 8%.
Okay. Meanwhile, moving back to the traditional geek scores.
Sorry for the long depth of it.
According to this one, I'm 58% and yours 31%.
Yeah.
Okay, that took forever, and you know what? I'm going to actually cut that out to be its own show, because that took for goddamn ever. Anyways. Okay. Speaking of the Star Trek movie,
Yeah.
it sucks!
Yeah.
Any opinions?
Yeah, I just...
It starts out great.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, we're in this. This is great. Kirk was born in the middle of a firefight. That explains so much. You go on. You're expecting something great, like the official start of the Klingon War, from all the BK commercials making fun of Klingons and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you watch the movie. First off, no Klingons. There isn't one Klingon in the whole movie. The only reference that Klingons even exist is a fight with the Romulans. That's it.
Yeah.
There are no Klingons. Second, Leonard Nimoy's in it. Third, they blow up Vulcan. Well, not blow up, they implode it.
Yeah.
But, okay, see, this makes my head hurt, because now I'm thinking about all the things. Okay, that means Tuvok probably doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Which means, because Vulcan doesn't exist, that means Earth probably doesn't get saved by Kirk and them in Star Trek 4. Because the only reason they weren't crippled with everyone else is because they were on Vulcan and it put them in exactly the right space coming back. They've been coming from any other planet, you know. And, you know, if they were going to go the whole time paradox